Hey Dad, was that fun?
Yes.
Come on. You want to say bye to everybody? Or you want to say hello? Which one? You're jumping for joy, so I'm guessing you're going to say hello. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of Emma. Ain't that right, Emma? Oh, she said yes. And she wanted to go outside. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, good afternoon, guys. One grain cart's here, the other grain cart's here, one combine's in here. The other one's out back. I lost my, or let me correct that. Dad lost my chopper blade. Or not really my chopper blade, but my knives for my combine. And we finally got all the parts in, so we've been kind of working on that a little bit. Been kind of cleaning up the combine a little bit, or not really cleaning it up, but getting it ready to get muddy because, as I said previously, we're gonna get muddy. Very muddy. Tomorrow's the day. So yeah, just going through it, cleaning it up, greasing it up, changing some things around, getting it ready to go. I ended up having to change this out because on this one the clutches went out on it. So this is the clutch for the feeder house clutch, and it basically is a breakaway for something in here, so then that way you don't break your chain or break something internally. Yeah, basically you don't plug it up. But yeah, I am not excited for tomorrow at all. So yeah, we're cleaning her up, greasing her up, getting her all ready to go. Hopefully we'll be running soon. Tomorrow afternoon, I'd say we'll run tomorrow afternoon and hopefully get everything finished up and get everything put up and get back after it. But I'm not excited. I like mudding if it's on like my side-by-side, but whenever you're in a $500,000 machine, mudding's not fun anymore. Yeah, I messed up. So we gotta cut beans tomorrow, and this thing is getting fixed tonight. Or not really fixed, but John Deere's gonna have a part in the morning, so I'm gonna pull this off tonight. This is gonna suck. Hey Dad, was that fun?
Yes.
It's always fun when you're working with your son, right?
Absolutely. Nothing better.
This is the plate that we broke. So this ledge that's right there, there's supposed to be one that goes all the way across the top of it. And it broke off, and thankfully I found it before we were in the bottoms, 5 foot deep in mud. That was an interesting adventure. So, we're on our way to go get the river bottoms. Sean's already cut like 100 acres down there, and we got like 60 more to go. Something like that. My combine's been broke down for the past like 2 or 3 days. I finally got my chopper put back together. I even got my chopper blades put in. So this is gonna be nice. And it's gonna be muddy, so this is gonna be interesting because I've never really drove a combine in mud very much. I've ran a grain cart a bunch in the mud. Yeah, like I have previously stated multiple times, guys, we don't like doing this, but it's one of them things where you can let the river get them or you can go get them. So we're gonna take the second option. We're gonna go get them, and we don't know if the river's gonna go up that much, but you can't tell. We could get a 5-inch rain on Monday and they'll be gone. We could get an inch of rain on Monday and they'll be gone. We could get no rain and they'll be gone. It's just hard telling. And we went from a dry spell where the river was at 1 foot, now the river's at like 3 feet. Really, for down there, the river needs to be at about 7, which if they get a bunch of rain over towards like Ohio area, kind of like that on the White River, then you could see anywhere of 10 to 15 feet. So I don't know, we'll just have to see, but we're gonna go down there, we're gonna try it. like I said, I was down there this morning because I had to get a globe off of the tractor, so we'll just have to see what happens. Just hope for the best. So according to my cousins, the worst part is these hills. If I can turn my ladder, what do I do to it? Worst part's these hills. Once we get past the hills, we should be good. This is all work, so hang tight. I'm gonna stick the GoPro right here. Wasn't that bad. I mean, the head just probably was 3 foot deep in mud, but the field isn't that bad though from the looks of it, from me driving in it, from what Sean was driving in. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the head on and send it. Grab the gloves, because why would I want to get my hands muddy? Oh, and I also wore my muck boots, so just in case. Oh, that combine's muddy already. Oh, the head's muddy even. Look at the bottom of the trailer. It's sad. Oh well, gotta do what we gotta do. This is all gotta come out. Not really worried about this top part right here too much. It doesn't get underwater. More what we're worried about is what's in the back. So we'll go try it. What's in the back is what's worse, what's really muddy. So we was doing so good at keeping everything clean until now. But anyways, yeah, we're chugging along. I had a couple things broke on my head. I must have missed whenever I was at home, so hopefully Sean's got another guard, because once we stop and we have to wait on Nathan to come back, we will go ahead and get another guard put on. But this is about all that he's going to be able to take up the hill, so we got to wait on him to get back. He can only take about 2 combine loads. That's roughly about 800 bushel or something like that, 700-800 bushel, somewhere around there. So once I get done unloading here, I'll let him go and he'll come back eventually. Hopefully he can make it up the hill, because if not, we're gonna have a big issue. So what we've been having to do is only have to put 2 combines on the cart, because it's got to go up that hill. Well, Sean just had to wait a minute. I didn't hardly have to wait because I'm the last one on the dump line. Sucker. But the biggest problem is it's a long hike down here. It's probably I'd say it's probably about a mile, if not more than that. So we're gonna try not to load them too full. But the other thing you gotta realize is, like, he can't see this. I can only see, I can see in the cart better than what he can, so I probably should, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I should probably wait a minute. See, like, we aren't sinking down here in the field. It's just that hill. So I don't know. Using the combine speed to fill the cart, that's good enough. He's probably got too much on there the way it is. Hi. Bye. Around on the end is about the worst part. Especially in this field, because the ends are lower than the middle. But the other thing about this field is there's a pond up there. So whenever that pond starts to fill up from the river fills that pond at like 4 or 5 feet, and that's starting to fill. Yeah, that's being generous. And then at 7 feet it starts to flood the field, so it starts to go in through the washes out here into the field. Well, and then it gets down into the middle of it, and then it just expands and it goes everywhere, and yeah, then you got a mess. So that's why we're down here cutting this, otherwise we wouldn't be. It's a Monday. We're picking corn. We're parking trucks all the way over here. They're picking corn about a mile that way. You can see a grain cart dropping over the hill. And we gotta park on the road. Yeah, I don't know how I got stuck on the corn crew. Oh wait, that's right. You can't cut beans in the rain. But yeah, beans don't cut in the rain. You can try, but it don't work. Oh, come on. Stop leaving your Jake brakes on, people. It don't work like that. And see, the thing about like this farm up here is it's like raining, but it's not muddy, if that makes any sense. So this is like gravel ground. Ugh. Come on, Alex, get your big butt out. So yeah, like all this ground right here, this is all gravel. They got all that corn. No, they don't got all that corn picked. There's still a field down there, but they got everything else picked out here. This is the worst the ruts are gonna get. It's not even a rut, so that's a good thing. If we was on another farm, we wouldn't be doing this. But yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night because I was up until like 3 o'clock in the morning working on homework. Yeah, so I may or may not have drank a Red Bull a little bit ago. I'm about to start bouncing off the walls. So yeah, sitting in a truck is not going to do me very good. And it's starting to rain more. This corn's at like 17%. The river, the Wabash River's right over at that tree line. The Wabash River gets up to about, if the Wabash River gets up to about, I think it's 13 feet, 13, 14 feet, all that corn's down there is gone. So that's kind of why we're trying to hurry and get this out. They're calling for dry weather next week, but they done the same thing last week about this week. They said, oh, it's gonna be dry, it's gonna be dry. Yummy. Ah, now my GoPro's stuck. Ah, there we go. Moving trucks. Moving them up on the side of the road. It's not very easy to park on this farm. Simmer down, Alex. It's only one Red Bull. You ain't drank something with that much caffeine in it for the past couple years, but hey, it's fine. Just chill out a little bit. So yeah, but I don't drink that much caffeine. Really the only thing I drink is about Pepsi every now and then, and that's about it. But somebody left a Red Bull at my house this weekend, and I went down the house to get a Pepsi, and I seen a Red Bull, and I was like, Alex is gonna be bouncing off the walls today. So here we are. Alex is wide awake now, after only getting about 4 hours of sleep last night, 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and Alex is about to start bouncing off the walls, if you can't tell. Stupid decisions.